Hello everyone, welcome to my 5 subscribers. Well, we're finally managing to try to do a race at Macau. Beautiful, beautiful Macau in RaceRoom experience, which is one of a few. I think maybe there was a mod for R Factor once in the past, not sure. But of the modern sims, RaceRoom is the only one that carries RaceRoom is the only modern sim that carries Macau. An incredible track, a legendary track, scene of many legendary battles, a scene of so many chaotic moments. The legendary Mandarin Oriental Bend, the Lisboa Bend, San Francisco Hill. And last but not least, the incredibly crazy hairpin. The hairpin has been my Achilles heel. Achilles heel? Yes. As I've tried to put together this event that I've been trying to do for a while against AI. Because basically, no matter what car I was choosing, no matter what I was doing, I could not manage to negotiate it no matter what I did with the steering lock. Finally, I tried it with the DTMs 2024, specifically one of my old faithfuls, the Porsche 911 992 Cup car. And by fiddling with setup like a madman, changing settings on my wheel, even changing the level of force feedback. By doing all of that, it's a coin toss. Half the time I seem to make it, and half the time I still have trouble. We'll see how the race goes. If I can make a few laps, it will be a miracle, to be quite honest. I've kind of figured out a little bit of the technique as well to help me a little bit, but even with that, it just seems that every lap when I approach that hairpin, I just do not know what's going to happen. Many colorful words were used before the approach to that turn, during, and not to mention afterwards. So here we go. Racing against AI, as opposed to my last race in RaceRoom at Hockenheim. Here I've tried to do the adaptive AI, see how they do. But frankly, that's not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is Macau's many traps, but particularly the hairpin. In a couple of trials, there's been some typical Macau days. Let's see how it goes in this very quick 10 lap 15 minute race. Okay, here we go. I'm starting last, of course, with the number 31 Porsche. Here we go. Okay, here we are. Beautiful Macau. Beautiful track, slightly overcast.
Acknowledged. We'll have spotted course from here, please, Claire.
Macau makes Monte Carlo look like a highway, like somebody said. I thought I was gonna... The problem at Macau is not the start, it's what comes after. Particularly after the Mandarin Oriental turn, which is coming up after the stretch, where there's almost always an incident and bunching up just like in real life. I'm going to try to stick to the inside. See? Okay, we managed by being cautious. Same thing with the Lisboa turn, coming up 90 degrees, very tough.
Clear left, left side.
Whoa, I don't know how I managed to do that. Okay. I don't know how it... Okay, do you mind not touching me like that? How rude. We're trying to get through here. Okay. This AI, especially at the start, gets a little dodgy, but honestly, it's not the AI, it's the track. It's unbelievable. Look at this section. We're trying to keep it off the walls and at the same time not careen. What am I saying? I'm trying to say a sentence. I can't even drive. Oh. This turn here is tricky. Cold tires. Yeah, thank you. Okay, we're coming up soon to the infamous hairpin where there's always a traffic jam and you have no choice but to just follow. Okay, here we go. See? Traffic jam. You have no choice but to follow. Believe me, it's like that in real life too.
Right side, clear right, left side.
Excuse me. Okay, I kind of made it through, but a bit rude to that poor Lamborghini in front of me. Yeah, now I have to avoid this. Yeah, that's not cool, Francesco. Okay, kind of survived the first lap, but I'm not exactly sure how to define that. Still, the tires are a little cold. This section is terrifying on cold tires. The point here is not really to try to win this race up P24th, is to showcase this magnificent track. And down on the brakes.
Right, clear right.
Up San Francisco. Oh! You try to hold your breath, but so difficult. And this one here is this right turn coming up. Super tough as well. They're all tough. What am I saying? And now we're gonna approach that hairpin for the second time. Here we go.
Three wide, you're on the left, clear right.
Oh, I made it.
Three wide, clear right.
I don't know how I made it, but I made it. Oh. I don't know if I can do another 10 minutes like this. Oh. I'm drenched in sweat even though the aircon is on. The field has spread itself a little bit, but again, that's not the point here. The point is survival. San Francisco. walls come at you so quickly. And even people's living room comes at you really quick. I can't even speak. And here we go to the traffic jam again. Now, just to give you an idea, I don't think I've ever made it 3 laps in a row free there during practice. To give you an idea. Half distance, which means that if I survive this far, I think we'll call it. Call it a video no matter what happens next, because I can't I don't have time to tape another one. Down on the brakes. This boa turn. Almost impossible to pass here, by the way. There's a couple of spots, but I'm sorry about all the sound effects, but you should see my face. I don't know if you can hear the tires, but it's like they're basically screaming for dear life at every turn. Traffic jam.
On the left, 3 wide. Clear right.
Whoa.
Side, clear right.
Whoa. I think my spotter calls out myself at the hairpin because okay, 5 minutes. Barely able to shift properly, so the tail wants to kick out there. Still a little bit weak under braking for Lisboa. I've had a bit of trouble there as well during practice. Ooh, locked it up a little bit. this again, we come up. Yeah, I know. This time I didn't make it.
Alright, clear right.
This time I didn't make it. I nudged it a wall, it's impossible. I don't know how I can be faster, but I'm faster this time. My foot wanted to lift up a little bit. 2 more minutes remaining in the race. Myself there. Why are my tires still cold? I don't understand. Made a mistake. One more time, that hairpin. Coming up. Wow, why not bang it before the hairpin as well? Oh. No. Oh boy, well, you guys had to see that one. If I didn't show it to you before the end of the race, it would have not been proper. So now you got to have the full experience that I've had to go through at Macau. Race is over. I don't know if we'll get the checkered flag because one more lap. So one more chance to make a farce out of that corner, out of that hairpin. I don't even know. There's no proper name for that thing. I have a bit of damage. I don't know if I can hold on to this position. Beautiful, beautiful Macau. This is going to be tight because I made 2 crucial errors at Lisboa in the last 2 laps. My only hope is that it's so difficult to pass here. Yeah, the car won't turn anymore. I got it. I banged around too many times. What? Excuse me? And this guy behind is not leaving me alone for 1 macrosecond. Hey, I did it. Ho, 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 ho. Half my fuel. I put too much fuel. Well, I'm not last, but anyways, let's take one last time this last corner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my 5 favorite subscribers. Thank you to my crew chief. Thank you to my spotter that saw invisible cars that were my shadow. I'm glad I managed to get this race in. It was unbelievable experience, especially practicing. RaceRoom has done a fantastic job bringing to us tracks that are not easily available, as well as some really great cars. And yes, it's an older graphics engine, but they've really revamped it a lot, and it's I must say that I'm having a lot of fun with this sim these days, and I'm going to be trying to experience some more in the future. Okay, thank you very much.